Oh, nose hair. Still can see it. Damn it. I know it's kind of late. Well, it's only 9:47 here, so shouldn't be too late. Oh, I don't know. I keep worrying about every damn thing. I feel like I look stupid all the time. Like, I was watching my reading back. I'm like, why am I? You know, the reason I stopped doing the readings in my office, right? You know, the where you see the pinball machine is because of the pinball machine. Like, I've become ashamed of it. I'm like, it just screams nerd, and it also screams that I don't know how to decorate. And I'm like, that's why I took it down to the theater to do the video, and I'm like, but I still look stupid there because I'm like, all the horror movie stuff. It's like, I'm just too. It makes me feel like I'm a grown idiot. And I got to watching my videos. That's why I try not to watch my videos because I get really self conscious, right? And it's like the stuff that I covered, I'm now becoming ashamed of. I'm like, and plus I'm like, I'm very self conscious because I haven't got my house decorated the way I wanted to. Well, Melba, you're right. I need to see it as that. You're right. I don't know why I'm so sick. I was sitting there going, I said, why did I? Because I was, I just did that read today, right? And I said, why did I do that fucking read inside the office? Knowing good and well, I try to hide my lack of decorating and my lack of and the pinball machine. It's like a eyesore. It's like, I mean, I love it. I ain't gonna never get rid of it. I'm gonna keep it the rest of my life. I don't care if I'm homeless. I'll sleep on the damn thing if I have to. I'll take that out to the streets. I'll never get rid of that. But I'm like, it's like weird. But and then I took the movies. I took the videos down to start. Or sorry, I decided to do the videos in the theater. A while back. And now I'm like, every time I look, I'm like, oh, I cringe because I'm like, oh, all the horror movie stuff. It looks so stupid. What are you doing? So then it's like, then I tried the backyard. It's too cold to do a video in the backyard. So it's like, damn, I can't get nothing right. I just want to have the perfect backdrop, and I'm too lazy to decorate. This is how bad. Look, this is like first world problems because you got motherfuckers out here that are like hoping they get their next meal and stuff and hoping that they can afford their rent. And I'm sitting here worried about what's in my background. That's how you know that I've become bougie and unrelatable. So, and now I'm worried about my damn bridge. I can't wait to get the permanent one. Ugh. I'm just looking at a mess. I just don't. But my weight's coming off, y'all. Did you see it in? Well, actually, I ain't gonna put you on the spot because you may have not seen it. But in today's video, people really saw it. Like every other comment was, Tyler, you're losing weight. Tyler, you're losing weight. And they are always the first ones to let me know if I gained it or lost it. Because when I gain it, y'all let me know I gained it. When I lose it, y'all let me know I'm losing it. So it's like today's video, I was like, wow. I mean, I told y'all people are gonna start seeing the results. So, and I'm only 6 pounds down, and people are noticing it. So, and I keep checking the scale because I can't believe that I'm actually down 6 pounds. Like, and it's staying off. It's not coming back on. I can eat a meal. Hour later, I'm back to the same weight. I'm like, what? Because at first I'm like, well, maybe I'm just, I don't know. I just thought something was wrong, and I'm like, no. I have so much remodeling to do. I have the fireplace to put in. I can't wait when that fireplace gets done. I'm gonna have like backdrops of the fireplace, like during the Christmas time, because Christmas snow, fireplace, all that stuff, right? I hate decorating, and see, my thing is, I am a true bachelor because I literally live in a 3,000 square foot man cave. You know how usually, the man cave is usually one room in the house or one area. Okay, my whole fucking house has become a man cave. I'm like, instead of decorating it like a normal house should be, I'm even contemplating putting a pool table in the where the family room is, like right there next to my kitchen. I'm like, I would love to have a big giant pool table right there. I'm like, Because you know, I'm like, I ain't gotta decorate it like people think I should decorate it. It doesn't have to look like HGTV. It can be the way I want it. So if I want a pool table in my family room, I can have it. So if I want it right there, I can have it right there. You know, I don't have to like, you know what I'm saying? So, but you promise you don't think that I'm some big nerd that has all this horror movie memorabilia? Y'all don't ever look at that pinball in the background and go, because that's why do you think I stopped putting the pinball in the background? I started getting self conscious about it. Think about it. Y'all ain't seen that in a while. I just started going back in there yesterday or the day before or whatever it was. Y'all ain't seen it in a while. And I was like, you know what? Let me go. Reason why I even did it in the office because I love the lighting in there. I'm like, but no, I said that pinball machine just screams stupid and ugly and tacky, but I'll never get rid of it. That was a $7,000 piece of. That's the highest I ever paid for a horror movie item. That was actually it was 8 grand. I paid for that pool. I keep saying pool pinball table. 8 grand for that. So, like, I had to have it. As a kid, I would go to the what do you call it, the bowling alley in Canton, just so I can play the Freddy Krueger pinball. You know, I'm a Fred head, right? And I said, if I ever, I remember thinking this as a kid. I said, I want my own. If I become an adult, and I make money, I'm getting that damn table. That pool. So I keep saying pool pinball. So I happened to be my realtor had told me about a place she buys her pool ball tables and all her games for her game room, right? And she said you should check them out, called Billards and More. And lo and behold, they had a Freddy Krueger pinball. It felt meant to be the exact place she told me to try out. She said, if you're looking to have a game room, try Billards and More. And so I went and looked it up, and lo and behold, it's like fate led me to that machine. Fate said, you know what? As a kid, you would go and play that at the bowling hall, the bowling alley, just so you could play the Freddy pinball. And look, you own one as an adult now. So uh, it's like fate led me there, and they had it, and it worked perfectly. It's working great now. I just have to change some light bulbs because Freddy's eyes went out. So my home is a reflection of me, and I always think, well, I should decorate it like normal people should decorate it, like you know, paintings and stuff. I'm like, fuck that. I want it in my personality. Well, thank you, Sylvia. I appreciate that. So, right now I'm looking. Actually, so funny you mentioned Pac-Man. I'm looking at a Pac-Man machine on Wayfair right now and a Street Fighter arcade machine. So I'm looking at those. I'm like, okay. Then Zoltar will be my purchase eventually. I'm gonna get my Zoltar, but I'm like, I don't know. I feel like okay, it's gonna be about 11, 12 grand for Zoltar, but I'm like, it better be if I'm buying that high of a machine, because I'm getting a Tyler Tarot Zoltar. You can personalize your Zoltar, and fate would have it that literally the headquarters is in Boulder City, Nevada, which is right next door to me. So I was like, I want a Tyler Tarot Zoltar, and they allow you to personalize it uh, the way you want to make it look. They'll try to make it look like you. Because Zach Baggins has one, and they have like if you go on the Zoltar website, you'll see custom machines they made for people that paid for custom machines. And I'm like, I want a Tyler Tarot Zoltar, and I want it, and I'm hoping they can like customize the voice. I don't want the typical voice box. I want it to be saying like when somebody puts their dollar in, it goes like, "Hey, bitch, thanks for your dollar. Now here's your fortune. Are you ready?" Like something like that. Very personalized. Or quit being important. Like there's stuff like that. It's like very simple. But I don't know if they can do the voice box differently. But so yeah, I wish Zach Baggins would want to collab with me. I would love to go to those haunted places. He'll probably never know my existence. They're hot shots because they're on Discovery and all that or whatever channel they're on. So yeah, I'm not bullshitting. Go to the Zoltar website and you can see the custom machines they've made for people, including Zach Baggins. So I'm like, I would happily throw down 11, 12 grand. How much it costs if they could make it just like me, like. But the one deal breaker would for me would be the voice. I'm like, I don't want to sound like the typical Zoltar recording. I'd like to have me them come in, like I come in and I do a voice recording for it. So yeah, that's my plans. Y'all think I'm look. Y'all think I'm just talking out of my ass. Y'all know when I say I'm gonna buy something, do something, I eventually end up doing it. So don't even try me. Don't even try me. You don't think I'll get a Zoltar machine for my house? You got me all the way screwed up. You already know what time it is with that. So, but it can't be Zoltar. It's got to be Tyler Tar, Tyler Tarot. I mean, uh, because every time I've walked by a Zoltar machine at an arcade, they have like a bunch in arcades. I've walked in one at a Chevrolet in Vegas. I'm thinking, you are nobody's Tyler's Tarot Zoltar. Quit when you walk by them. You know how it'll try to entice you to put your fortune or get your fortune right. They have like a little sensor where you walk by it, trying to go use the restroom or go buy you a drink at the gas station. Get your fortune for $1. I'm like, you're nobody's Tyler's Tarot Zoltar. Give it up. I'm just playing. I ain't that. Look, I'm there. I'll go being arrogant. But no, there's only one room for one male tarot reader, Zoltar, and you're not it. All right? Only room for one male tarot reader, and Zoltar, I don't need you out here on these streets trying to give me competition. All right? So, one sec. What's stopping me from all my plans is that I've just lost motivation. I've lost all motivation. I'd go do a ghost hunt with the Ghost Adventure people. I sure would. If they ever come across my existence, I sure would. If they needed a tarot reader, like, if they needed me for something on there, I'll go to the haunted location with them. I sure would. But I get uncomfortable around them white people, and I notice that the cast always a bunch of nerdy white folks. And I don't mean that I'm half white, but I just feel so uncomfortable. Should be said. That's gonna make me look bad. I gotta stop saying stuff like that. No, I'd be look. You gonna lock me in a location out in the middle of nowhere with a bunch of white folks and a camera crew? Like I'll be sitting there. I'll be sweating like a whore in church. All right. No. A foosball table. I didn't think about that. Why are y'all so dead tonight? Where is everybody? And why do I feel like I'm talking to myself? I did a ghost hunt at a cemetery with this group. It was kind of cheesy, right? Well, the tarot card project got pushed back. I'm still wanting to do it. The company did contact me about a month ago, and they said, "So what's the plans?" Because I kind of just left them on red. And I told them, I said, "Hey, I just got to figure everything out." I said, "I'm still in the early process." I let them know, so they're just waiting for me to give them the green light, and then you know. Well, thank you, Kimberly Montoya. No, I just feel so self-conscious lately. I can't stop feeling self-conscious about every little thing. Now, that's one thing I miss about the Zoloft is I didn't feel this way. I remember when I was on Zoloft, anytime I would think about something negative, it's like the Zoloft would kind of take that thought away. I would think about happy stuff. Like I miss that. That's the one thing I don't miss the weight gain, but I definitely miss the peace of mind. I miss the peace of mind. I sure miss that. Yeah, way more. Way more. That could be that. Maybe that's the case, Mangoes. You never know. The fasting has just been great. I mean, I can't believe the results were just 10 days, going on 11 days. This is the result. Yeah, I went to my dentist appointment. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, I went and I got the mold for my permanent crowns, which I'm very excited about. I'm tired of these temporaries, but yeah. But only 10 days, and I mean, and I didn't really realize the results. I mean, I've been realizing because I've been weighing myself, but when I went live earlier today, and every other comment was like, "Tyler, you look different." I mean, if you look at the chat, go back and look at the live chat. You'll say they're like, "Tyler, your face looks different. It looks thinner, smaller." People are already noticing results, and I always know that, like I said, my subscribers will always let me know of my fluctuations in weight. When I gained weight, believe me, I heard all about it. Tyler, you put on some pounds. Tyler, you been eating. You ain't missed no meal, have you, Tyler? I mean, every other, I'm like, damn, can they shut the fuck up, right? Can they shut the fuck up? You know what I'm saying? But every time I lose it, they'll be the first one to tell me if they notice any type of changes. And I had one woman say, "I ain't checked your channel in months," and I come back and you've lost weight. So that's when I knew. I was like, okay, now I know it's falling off. And it's not just, you know what I'm saying? I do not work out, but you know what? Even without working out, I'm still losing weight. I can't believe the scale. I wish I could. I wish I was ballsy enough to tell y'all my weight, but I can't believe the scale. Just literally 2 weeks ago, a little bit over 2 weeks ago, I was 6, 7 pounds heavier, and just fasting for literally almost 2 weeks. I'm already down. I'm going down. I'm almost in a different. I'm almost down to the lowest, the next tenths. I can't believe that. It's just like a shock to me because I was always very skeptical of the whole fasting thing. I'm like, they ain't gonna do shit. They ain't gonna do nothing. Oh, I was wrong. Now I see it. Now, oh, I was wrong. So, and here's the beauty of it. You don't really have to restrict your type of food with this because you have a certain window of time where you can eat. Now that don't mean just go crazy and eat 6 cheeseburgers, 5 French fries, and 6 pizzas. No, but you don't have to sit there. That's what I love about it. And I've seen reviews about intermittent fasting where people say I didn't have to stop what I was eating. You can pretty much eat what you like within moderation, of course, with moderation. And it's because it's like it's not what you eat; it's the window of time you're eating. So, uh, like I'm about to go on right now. I'm on a 16-hour fast with the 8 hour window of eating. Right, I'm about to go to the 24. So, 20-hour fast with 4 hour window of eating. I'm about to go back because I'm like I gotta up the ante because this works. This works. And when I put my jeans on to go to the dentist this morning, I noticed that my jeans felt looser. I had to keep pulling them up, whereas before they would just stay up without no belt. And I'm like, damn, they're falling off me. Just 5 or 6 pounds. So I'm about to switch to the 24. Okay, I've like 20-hour fast with 4 hour eating window. Because right now my schedule for fasting is from 12 p.m. to what was it? 12 p.m. to 4 a.m. So, but that I don't just get up at 4 a.m. exactly and start eating. Like usually, I don't wake up until around 5 or 6. That's my new schedule. And then, so basically, I end up fasting more than 16 hours. So 18 hours is what I'm doing right now. 18:6. Oh no, no, no. 18:4. No, I'm doing 18 hours fast. Yeah, so 18:6. So, and what kills me is, you know how they say it takes 2 weeks for you to start a habit. I'm already like at a point where I don't even get hungry no more. Like, okay, I'll be. What kills me? This is what I knew I was starting to change my habits because the other day when I had fasted for like 17 hours, and when the timer went off on my app about saying that I was done with my fast, I didn't just jump up and go get something to eat. Like I think I had went and got something to eat like an hour or two later after I got alerted that I could eat. I'm like, damn, I'm not even like craving food because my fat ass went like the first day. I was sitting there counting the hours. Like, I was counting out. I'm like, please, I'm ready to eat. Please hurry up. And oh, 3 hours left. 2 hours and 50 minutes left. An hour left. 3 seconds left. 10 minutes. 3 seconds. Okay, I need something to eat. I'm hungry. And the first like 2 days, all I could think about was food during the fast. Right? I'd be like, everything would make me hungry. I would look at Like I'd be watching a movie and there'd be like you know how in movies they have like the dinner scenes, and I'm looking at the dinner scene going, damn, that fucking turkey leg looks. I'd watch a fucking movie that had nothing to do with food, and the character would be like nibbling on something or something, right? This is the first 2 days, right? Character be sitting there nibbling on something, and I'm going, God, that looks so good. I bet they're enjoying that. I bet when they were filming that scene, I bet they were enjoying the taste and the texture of that popcorn they're eating, or that hot. Look at that hot dog. I bet it was all shiny and nice in person. I bet they wanted to devour that as soon as they saw. I mean, it makes that's like the first 2 days, 2 3 days, right? And that's so funny you say DoorDash because I'd get on DoorDash just to look at the stuff. I'm like, what? What kills me is the first like 4 or 5, well, no, about 3 or 4 days. Like I would just get on there and look, and then I would be like tempted. I'm like, okay, I can just fit one thing in. Can I'm like, no, Tyler, you're going to stick with this. You are going to stick with this. You are going to stick with it. And I actually within the first 2 3 days, I had already had what I was going to order off DoorDash planned. Not kidding. I'd be like 5 hours before the fast ends. I'm like, okay, when 4 o'clock hits, I'm ordering two biscuits, 6 cheeseburgers, 15. I'm just like, I wouldn't go on that extreme, but I would already have my meal planned. Now, after almost 2 weeks of doing it, I don't plan the meals. I'm like, okay, I'll just eat whatever I crave when the time comes for my window of eating. So just know if you're gonna do this yourself, the first 2 or 3 days are kind of rough, but after like the first week, you start feeling like, okay, I'm not even hungry no more. I barely get hungry anymore. So yeah, I stuck with it. I stuck with it. And now that I know y'all don't notice it, but the ones that don't really keep up with me every day, they were even saying, but I had people say, I ain't seen you in a while, and I come back, you lost weight. So go look at the chat from earlier. You'll see that I'm not just imagining this. Right now, Alexa, what time is it?
It's 10:09 p.m.
So my fast will end at 4 a.m. because I started it exactly at 12. So I'm literally, how much is that? Yeah. So I'm 10 hours in. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 10:09 p.m.
So I'm literally 10 hours and 9 minutes into my fast. So at 4 a.m. I can break it and start eating. So yeah, but this is going to be my 11th day fasting, and the scale has went down. I bet my scale's so happy that I'm losing weight. It don't have to deal with my big ass. So yeah, I'm using an app to track it. I am. Only reason I asked on here because I can't close the app, or I can't close the YouTube out because it'll close out. So I started it at 12 p.m. exactly, 12 p.m. exactly, and now I'm 10 hours into my fast. So, and guess what? I'm not hungry. I think what fasting made me realize is that your body don't need all the food you think it does. Because I got to thinking, how am I going to get 16 hours in a fast? How am I going to not eat for 16 hours? But then you start realizing because you know how your mind starts to adjust to what you're doing, right? And you start realizing just how much food you don't need. So you start, because you're like thinking, wait a second. I'm going 16, actually not even 16, I'm going 18 hours. I don't eat as soon as the clock turns 4 a.m. I usually wait till like maybe 6. Like this morning, like I had fasted at 12 yesterday, woke up this morning at like 3 something, had to go to the dentist at 7. I ate right before I went to the dentist. So that was like an 18, 19 hour fast, 17, 18 hour fast. So see, I'm not doing this for spiritual reasons. I'm doing it for looks. I know that's very vain, but that's very vain. But and I'm gonna tell you, because I've had people tell me, Tyler, you're inspiring me to do fast. I had somebody earlier comment and they said, Tyler, I'm on my first day of fasting. I'm doing what you're doing. So I've inspired a few people out there. So good for y'all. And if I can do it, anybody can do it. If I can go 18, what's the highest I've fasted so far? Okay. I fasted one day, one of these 10 days. I think I clocked in at 20 hours. 20 hours. That's the highest. And I only relapsed once. And that was like the second, no, that's like the third day. I was craving a fucking Little Caesars pizza. I could taste the pepperoni. I could taste the cheese. Oh no, it was my birthday, March 28th. That's right. I had an excuse. I said I'm gonna break my birthday. I said I'm gonna break it just for my birthday. I tried to suffer it out, but I was like, I won't. I could taste the cheese. I could smell it before I even got it. There's something about that pizza. I could just smell it. I could taste it before I got it, and I broke it. That's the one time I cheated on the plan. Every other time, or the rest of the other days, other than that one day, other than that day, I've stuck to it. I have not broke the fast. I have not done anything. No, you know what? At first you'll feel drained, but let me tell you, I've been up. Guess what? I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning. This morning. It's now 10, whatever, right? 10 p.m. here. I woke up at 3 a.m. this morning. I've been running all day. I haven't took a nap, slept, nothing. So that means that if I woke up at 3, so let's see. If I woke up at 3, 8, 9, let's say 9, 10, 11. So I've been up right now for 19 hours, and I'm still going. What do you do when you wake up at 5 or 6 a.m.? I'll just sit there. At first, I would just go get something to eat immediately, right? But now I just sit here and I just kind of like think, well, I could go get something to eat. And then that's what I'll do. Like I don't really have much appointments. The dentist appointment I had to be up extra early for anyways. But yeah, I've been up for 19 hours now. So yes, when you first start eating, or sorry, when you first start fasting, you will feel like a little bit of an energy, or at least I did. You'll feel a little bit of an energetic lethargy. I guess that's the word for it. But I've noticed that after like the fifth, sixth day, I stopped feeling tired, and I started to feel energetic. My body is starting to adjust to this new thing I'm doing. No, during the fast, all you can drink is water, black coffee, which I don't drink, so I just don't drink coffee at all. And only time I drink coffee is during my fast, during my eating window, because I can't drink black coffee. I'll just go without. I'll go without before I drink black coffee. So you're allowed black coffee, water, Coke Zero, or like sugar-free stuff. Not food, but like liquids. So yeah, the first week you feel drained. Yes, you do feel very drained. But after that, you have so much energy. That's so true. Because I was starting to freak out. I'm like, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. I'm feeling like I don't have no energy. After like the fifth, sixth day, I would say, I was running around all day. So, no juices. That's all packed with sugar. You're not supposed to consume anything during the fasting hours that has calorie content or sugar. Coke Zero is good. I'm drinking Coke Zero. I'm still doing good. Coke Zero, water, obviously. Really sugar free, but I don't think that juices are allowed. Juices is packed with like anything that with a calorie content. Avoid it. So who in here is going to fast now? Raise your hand. But yeah, look, if I can do it and stick with it and lose 5 pounds, I would say 5 or 6 pounds in the first 10 days, you can do it too. So I bet y'all like, I ain't doing that shit. Because at first I was like, I can't do this. And when the pound started to fall off, I'm like, oh, I'm sticking to this. I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking to it. You know what? I'm hoping I can turn this into a lifestyle change where it's every day. So, do you know how good it feels to get away from the prison, or well, it feels like a prison when you're addicted to food. Like being able to just enjoy stuff without thinking about what you're going to eat and what you want to eat. Like during those fasting hours, your body always goes, okay, past 12 you can't eat, Tyler. So don't even worry about getting a craving because you can't eat anyways. Don't even worry about a craving. And literally, I just get through the whole day and I like don't even think about food barely. So I just can't wait till my more weight starts coming off and everybody starts seeing it. And they're gonna go, damn, Tyler really did it. Now I got a little bit of confirmation today from people in my live chat earlier. They said, Tyler, I ain't seen you in a while. I don't watch you that. When I checked this video, you lost weight. And I'm like, well, thank you. Should have seen all the comments. They could have been just trying to stroke my ego, but still, I saw the scale. I know I lost weight, so. There's, there's some people that I've seen online and stuff, and in the comment sections and stuff on fasting videos. Hell, they lost. I saw one woman lost 40 pounds in like 2 months, or one that said they lost like 30 pounds in a month. So I want to get skinny again. I want to be so skinny that when I get on here one day, I'll say, "You need to get your skinny ass a sandwich and eat it, you slut." That's what I want to hear. Not like exactly like that, but I want to. I'm gonna try to stick with this. Is I want to get on here one day and y'all go, "Tyler, are you okay?" And I'm gonna say, why you ask me that? Because it looks like you're skin and bone. Thank you. Now go to hell. Thank you, Bill. I appreciate it. Now bye. See you. Have a good one. That's what I want. Or Tyler, go eat a sandwich, you skinny bastard. So I'd rather be told to go eat a sandwich than to lose some weight. So that's the way I put it. But I've had some people I've not tell me, but I've seen it in comments where they did barely any exercise and still lost the weight. So I may have, well, you know what? If I get loose skin, excess skin, I'll just go get the shit surgically removed. I want to get to my lowest weight before I get the removal. So I already thought about this. See, I'm 3 steps ahead. I'm 3 steps ahead. Thank God I've never been over 300 pounds in my whole entire life. Thank God. I've never even been, okay, I've been not super close, but close enough. But I've never hit the 300, ever. So it's like, well, I could still have an excess skin, but you have to keep in mind I'm 5'11", and I'm 5'11 and a half. So I'm hoping that, well, I don't mean anything, but I'm hoping that basically when I lose the weight, it won't be that big of like loose skin or excess skin. But I'm not that big to the point where it's gonna be floppy. My belly doesn't. My belly does not even hang over my pants. It doesn't. I have a beer gut. You know how? It's gonna sound bad. Okay. You know how there's different types of fat people. You have the beer gut fat, and then like the fat fat. Fat is when you put your jeans on and your belly flops over it. Your belly overlaps the pants. I don't have that. Believe it or not, I do not have an overlapping belly. My belly doesn't like. You know what I'm talking about, like where it kind of like flips over the pants, like when you put your pants, or even when you don't have pants on, it kind of flops down. I don't have that. Mine is just like a beer gut. There's no pocket of skin that's flopping over my pants. I don't have that. I think where the loose skin would be on my arms, my bat wings. So, but I don't have if I had enough guts, I'd show you my belly, but I don't have the overlapping belly. So I have what you call the beer. You know, I've seen this how with a beer gut, like they have a big stomach, but it's like it don't like the skin don't hang over. I don't have that. Because there's been times, I hate to say this, I've seen people, I'm not laughing about it, but it's where they'd be wearing a shirt. I should be laughing about this. I should, because this may come back and I may have it one day when I'm like 50 or 60, right? But I've been in stores before where, even in school, I'll never forget, I used to see these people in school. They would wear a normal size shirt. They were so big, and they'd wear shirts their size, but the stomach would hang below the shirt. I shouldn't be laughing. I shouldn't be. I'm sorry, but I shouldn't be laughing. I shouldn't be laughing. But I shouldn't be laughing about that. But like, they would come to school, and like their shirts would be the normal length, but they had so much loose skin, the belly. But literally, you would see their belly hanging below the shirt. So I shouldn't be laughing. Like, I gotta stop. I gotta get off here because I look bad. But. So, like I said, you have chubby fat, but then you have fat. And I've never been over 300 pounds in my whole entire life, ever. So, I've never been close to 300. I've never even been close to 300 pounds. So, like right there at the edge, never have been. So, I gotta stop laughing. Sorry. But what used to bother me is when I even say, look, I don't understand, because if I was that type of loose skin fat on my belly, my shirt would be long. I'd have my shirt to my knees. Because I'm thinking to myself, there's no way I'm walking around and I'm big, and I'm already big, but I ain't never been that big. My thing is, I would never walk around with a shirt that were like, okay, I put the shirt on and it covers my torso, but then my stomach's hanging below the shirt. No way. I'd basically wear a dress. I wouldn't be able to like go get you a shirt that goes down to your knees. That way your belly's not hanging below your shirt. So I look so bad right now. I gotta shut up. Yeah, shut up. So I don't think my skin will be that loose because I've never been super, super, super big. So I may have a little bit of like a loose little, but nothing like too crazy, like 600-pound life crazy. No. Yeah, I'll be able to wear the shirt that Melba sent and Goodman. That's right. As soon as I start to get to where I can fit in those, I will wear it for y'all. I look so bad right now by laughing about crazy shit because I could end up being that big one day. But I just never get. My thing is, you can be big and not have your stomach hanging out, like tuck it in or something. I used to be bothering. I'm like thinking to myself, why would you? What's the point of wearing the shirt? You might as well just go shirtless. Have your tits hanging out and everything, or your man boobs. What's the point of wearing the shirt? You're exposing your belly anyways. Do you know what I'm talking about? You ever seen big people that wear shirts? They wear their shirts, but then they have the skin of the belly like hanging below the shirt. I'm thinking, what's the point of wearing the shirt? You're showing it all anyways. You would never catch me out with my belly hanging out like at all. Like, so I gotta shut up. I'm digging a deeper hole here. Why are you so dead today? Because here's my thing. I'm the type of motherfucker. If I don't like what I see when I get to a desired weight, you better grant your ass. You're gonna be seeing me over in Beverly Hills at 90210. Anything that's sagging, snooping, drooping, or looping, it's gonna get cut off, sucked, plucked out. You see what I'm saying? It will be like anything that's like still sagging or titties, all that stuff. You know, my man, anything, it's gonna get surgically removed. So, because I'm not walking around like with extra anything. I'm sorry. Oh, I would never get a BBL. That's for women. And I think men that get BBLs, it looks silly and stupid. Why would you want to walk? I saw this video where this man had got a BBL. Why? Who's gonna be look? That's a woman's figure. And I'm all about getting what you want, having your body look. Why would you? A man getting a BBL? I would never get a BBL. So, yeah, the brain fog does go away. But it looks bad on women too. You know what? Let's make a point here. It does. It looks pretty bad. To me, Blac Chyna looks better without all the surgery. See how she got all her surgery taken off, or her fillers taken out? She looks so much. You've seen Blac Chyna recently? She looks so good. Blac Chyna looks so good right now. Like, and I hope she don't go back to all that fillers and stuff. She looked so like a goofy before. She like a circus act before. Well, Rose, I don't mean to make people scared. That's not my goal. 1 second, y'all. I gotta pee. Are y'all there? No, I didn't wash my hands. People always. Let me say something to you, prude ass little motherfuckers. That I see this a lot when I go use the restroom online. Did you wash your hands? No, I'm the only motherfucker that lives here. I ain't sitting there shaking hands with people and going around. What am I doing? I don't give a shit. I didn't wash the motherfuckers. All right. My thing is, I ain't around nobody to shake hands with. So I'm saying, fuck that. I live alone, and you know what? Here's what kills me. Here's my thing. When you live alone, you do your own thing. All right. Now, if I was at like a restaurant, like I do wash my hands before I eat, but all I did was take a piss. And guess what? My dick is not dirty because I washed the shit. So guess what? What's the point of washing my hands when I know my shit's cleaned? I took that damn Dove body wash and I washed between the crevices and the cracks. So guess what? Shit ain't dirty. Now kiss my ass, all right? I live alone. Fuck that, son. So I'm saying, fuck that, son. So every time they go, "Did you wash your hands?" What the fuck are you, my mother or my what kindergarten teacher? You don't sit and remind me to do stuff, all right? Because I pay my own bills and I sit up in this motherfucker and mind my own business. That's what you need to do yourself and stop worrying about me, all right? I'm good. How you doing, Jennifer? Well, I don't know what else to talk about anymore, y'all. So y'all are just like y'all are dead today. What's going on? Deal with someone snoring. You know what? Do what married couples do. Like, they just move to another room. Like, I've heard people like when the person or their husband or the wife snore so much that they like literally have a designated room for them to go get sleep in. That's what you need to do. Have your little designated room to go sleep in, or invest in some noise canceling headphones. But even those can't drown out some snoring. So, oh, I got you, California. No, I ain't talking about you. I don't even remember you saying that. No, I'm just saying in general. I've had people say, "Did you wash your hands?" They kill me with that shit. You see how my grays are going? Y'all see a single gray? Do you see a single gray? I'm telling you, that hair dye I use, I've been using men's hair dye, right? The men's hair dye does not cover the grays. So I was like, let me try women's one. Because I noticed when I would use the men's hair dye, that just for men, it never would cover them. Like one wash and they'd be all out again, right? Or it wouldn't even cover them at all. So I tried the woman's one, and the woman's one took out, I mean, it annihilated them. Look, it annihilated them in just 10 minutes, 10-minute process. So, look, I mean, it just annihilated them. So, I might watch me a movie or something. I love y'all too. I mean, look, annihilated them. 'Cause I had a ton of grays right here. I was kind of self-conscious. Like people think I'm 60 years old. Nothing wrong with being 60, but I don't. Look, I'm still in my 30s. I'd like to embrace my 30s. All right. I mean, not one in sight. I mean, when I tell you before I dyed the grays, the whole head over here was gray. Like not whole head, obviously, but there was more strands than usual were gray, and it was so noticeable on camera. In fact, I think if you go back to the Ouija board read, you'll see all the grays that were very visible. You saw Female Troubles. I actually just got the Blu-ray today. It's so funny you mentioned that. The Blu-ray came in today. I bought it on Blu-ray from Amazon, and it came in today. It took freaking 3 days for it to get here. Right? I love that movie. I love that movies. Not on Christmas. Not on Christmas. Please, Don, not on Christmas. Get off me, you ugly witch. I hate you. Fuck you both, you awful people. You're not my parents. I hate you. I hate this house. I hate Christmas. All right. Fuck you both, you awful people. You're not my parents. I told you the kind I wanted. You ruined my Christmas. I wish I could be. I wish I could be an actor. I did acting in high school, but I wasn't good. Probably wouldn't. See, I didn't lead to nowhere. So I love look for Rachel. This is for Rachel. Me and Rachel are having a conversation because nobody in here knows Female Troubles, right? John Waters is very underrated in my opinion. But I love the part when Aunt Ida comes into the house and she goes, "You made Gator leave. I got something for your face, motherfucker." And she throws the acid on Divine's face. No, that is epic. "You made Gator leave. I got something for your face, motherfucker." Let's see. Yeah. I love the old movies. You watched what? Let's see, 1 second. I'm losing the conversation. Okay, 1 second. Uh oh yes. That Aunt Ida's hilarious. Yeah, Aunt Ida, it's like all backwards. Let's see. What movie have you seen, Lavinia? You seen Female Trouble? Or are you talking about another movie? Oh, wait, okay. I think I'm off. Okay. Yeah. But I love the movie Female Trouble. Have you ever seen Pink Flamingos? Rachel, have you ever seen Pink Flamingos? Oh, I thought you were talking about you seen Female Trouble. I'm like, when you seen Female Trouble? If you haven't seen Pink Flamingos, you need to watch. It's the same actors that are in Female Trouble are in Pink Flamingos. Okay, yeah, it's not good, but it's a classic like Female Trouble. Female Troubles is good, but as far as Pink Flamingos, not good, but it's shocking. I'll leave it at that. See, everybody's a fan of his mainstream stuff like Hairspray or Crybaby. Like, I like Hairspray, the movie. It's a great movie. You know, Crybaby's a good movie. And Serial Mom, that's a good movie. I got that on Blu-ray too. But to me, I like the older stuff, like the Female Trouble, the Pink Flamingos. I really don't like that one. You know, all his old stuff, but his mainstream stuff's good, but I like the old stuff too. So, but yeah. Okay, enough about movies. I've heard about this Yellow Jackets, but I've yet to know what in the world what it is. I'm gonna have to check this out. Then, is it a movie or a series? Because I don't really watch series. I mostly watch movies. MASH. I ain't seen MASH in years. That was on reruns when I was in like school still. I remember, but I never sat down and watched it. Rachel, what about the part when Gator goes, "Ooh, Aunt Ida, ooh," when she's in that cat suit, that 300-pound woman inside of a cat suit, and he goes, "Ooh, Aunt Ida, ooh, 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 Aunt Ida." I mean that right there is a comedy show in itself. It gets me every time. But anyways, I'm gonna let y'all go. Um, oh, what about when the teacher says, remember when the okay, Me and Rachel are having a one-on-one right now because I think we're the only one knows the references. What about Rachel when they're in school and Don Davenport's eating a meatball sandwich in class? Oh no, that part too. What's that part I was going to tell you? Oh, remember she's eating the meatball sandwich in class, and the goody two shoes tells on her, gets up and tells the teacher, right? And she goes, "I was not eating," And Divine's a 300-pound drag queen, right? So, and the teacher goes, "From your appearance, Miss Davenport, it looks like you never stopped eating." And I about died when I first saw it. Yeah. He says, "Yes, from your appearance, Miss Davenport, it looks like you never stopped eating." He goes, I won't go. I wasn't eating. From your appearance, Miss Davenport, it looks like you never stopped eating. About that kills me every time. But I'm gonna let y'all go. Let's see. I'm gonna let y'all go. All right. Because I'm getting into a territory where I'm just rambling and I have nothing else to talk about. So I got on here. I told you my insecurities. So I'm gonna let you go. All right. Bye, y'all. See ya.